8 Podcast. We out here. I'm a little late. It's on me. I didn't expect it to snow in Atlanta. I'm sorry. I apologize. It just happened, all right? Don't kill me. But a lot of things to cover. Devin Haney went off to London for an open workout. I don't know why London, but we're going to figure that one out. Teofimo Lopez is homeless? What's going on here? Shaq versus Dwight Howard and Lomachenko's back. We're going to talk about all that shit after this. Oh, where did my guy go? I don't know where he go. His audio just his visual just came off. You back, X? What's going on?
I'm right here, dog.
Let me check. Let me just double check you real quick. All right. I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna put my man X back in. Something happened, but don't worry about it, guys. But things have been interesting. Today, my man Devin Haney comes out and pretty much says that well, not actually pretty much. Well, that's Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney is back, but his open workout is in London. We're all trying to figure out why he's in London, what's going on, but I'm still trying to get this visual going with my guy. Give me a second. It should be fixing up right now.
We back.
Hold on. I don't know why you're not back. We gonna check. Let me see. Guest mic. Let me see. Sorry about that, guys. But my man left. I don't know what he did. If he probably got a phone call. I didn't realize it.
Oh, no, I'm right here, dog.
Hold on. We're going to fix this shit real quick. Hopefully, real quick, because it doesn't seem like it's fixing. Refresh. What is going on? I can hear you, but I can't see you now. But anyways, let's talk while I fix these damn technical difficulties. My man had to leave, and I don't know why he did that. Now we over here struggling, man. But it's all good. We're going to figure this out. But
let's talk about it.
Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney did an open workout today in London. Hype man, what up? And, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird, X. I mean, to go all the way to London for this, for the open workout. Now, there's going to be a bunch of theories surrounding that, right? One being Bill Haney's trying to extend his popularity, or maybe he's trying to get him away from the American fans that are killing him right now. In fact, I think what might have actually what's it called? What inspired this? I was listening to a live recently, and the majority of the live was out in London, and they were very supportive of Devin. They were very supportive of Devin. In fact, you know, they were really pretty much kissing Bill's ass on the line. I forgot what these guys are called. I don't even really want to talk. You know, I don't really want to talk about them because you know how that shit goes. People, you know, they get mad. But it was really weird. And boom, all of a sudden, open workout. Devin Haney out in
London,
in London, which I've been in London about 7 times. London is a great place. There you go. Is a great place to be, right? I got you single. Let me get you on this side here on both. But it is a little weird. I'm not going to lie. It is very weird that he decided to go to London. What's your theory on that? Do you even have one?
Yeah. You said it, man. The American public has been dogging him out, man. They chewing up the Haneys and spitting them out. A lot of memes, a lot of beef, a lot of Bill Haney against everybody on social media. You know what I'm saying? Against everybody in the boxing game. Great counter. Great counter move by them, man. They went down to London. They're gonna expand the brand, right? He was embraced with open arms. Yeah. They were out there. There was a good turnout, and he has to rebuild, right? The Haneys have to rebuild all around the board. So why not go get in tune with the British market out there, right?
Well, let me play some of this footage. This is some of it from there. Just
go ahead.
Yeah. Yep. 6. 7. 7. Hey. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Big.
Now, again, it was, I mean, listen, I watched that live the other day. I not watched, I was listening in, and it was a very, very supportive Devin Haney group. And I agree with you, X. I think a lot of it is building back this man's confidence. It was a lot of hype in it, and he's doing all the things that people said that he was not doing when he fought against, what's his name, against Ryan Garcia.
Ryan?
Yeah, so it was weird. He also spoke on the Teofimo situation and the offer, and he said that haney-garcia had a bigger offer, and that made more sense. So he wanted to take that offer, but Teofimo didn't take that. He wanted to do it through Top Rank, and Top Rank's offer wasn't sufficient apparently. So to me, I'm kind of trying to figure this out. I'm like, what's really going on right now with this situation? And again, there's been rumors that he has been asking for a lot more money. Why would Teofimo turn it down? I don't know. I'm really confused in this situation. But again, I don't think, and I think this is what I believe. I believe the Haneys are hiding the fact that I think they believe Teal's too big of a threat to put Devin in there. So I think they're sidestepping it by saying that haney-garcia's offer was better. It might have been better. Whatever. I just don't see it being that much different, especially if he was going to pay for it for Top Rank anyway. Like, it was still going to be on Top Rank, right?
I don't know where it would be. I think it's a Riyadh season card promoted in
by Top Rank,
association with Top
Yeah.
Rank. But from the sound of things, both of these guys are pricing themselves out places, right? They both sending offers, turning down offers. Like, I don't know what the deal is, but this little London move that they made was a good move for the Haneys. He did start his career in Mexico.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll go fight a few British fighters to get himself back in motion, right? Like, and he's gonna get good money out there. I'm sure that the British fight fans will come out. I also heard that he said, and gonna be fighting in Saudi, I guess now. I don't know. It's not gonna be Black Prime. I don't know, but we know that Haney was in London, man, making some noise over there, and he was embraced. I don't know. No, it doesn't seem like that was going to be the case here in the States.
No. And it's weird because this is the odd thing. Usually when people have open gym, it's because they're announcing a fight. There's no announcement for a fight. So that's what made it even worse. That's what made it crazy to me, right? There's no announcement for a fight, X, right? Which leads me to believe that they are really just trying to build up his confidence at this point. They want people around him. Oh, we love you, Devin. And I'm telling you, when I was watching this live, this was on, it was Twitter Spaces, bro. They were stroking Bill Haney's ego like none, bro. I couldn't believe how much stroking there was, bro. Like, I was like, yo, that, and they're like, oh, Devin's the king, and da. I'm sitting here like, bro, this is why he's going over there. They're not even announcing anything. But Devin Haney did leave some clues and said,
to go test the waters. Just wanted to go test the waters. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how we are embraced, and the embracement was well.
No, but Devin did say this. He did say, do you think that I'm going to be out in London just to have whatever? Apparently, he might be working on a fight. Who would be available in London? Who would make sense? Is it Conor Benn, 147? Is he going to go up there?
Conor Benn's 147.
I mean,
word
who
is
else?
that he's going to fight at 144. It's going to be a catchweight fight.
Yeah.
I know Eddie Hearn has a 140-pounder over there by the name of Dalton Smith.
Yep.
He's like highly ranked coming up. Maybe he'll put on the extra pounds and fight Devin Haney. I don't know.
Listen, at the end of the day, this is I think Bill Haney's game plan at this point. He's going to build his kid's confidence up. I do believe he even realizes that he got damaged goods. I mean, somebody brought up something interesting, and I mean, I didn't really want. I kind of overlooked it, and they were talking about Devin's speech, like it was kind of off, and I was just like, and I watched it, and I was like, yeah, he's stuttering a little bit, but maybe that's just nerves. I mean, being back in front of the camera.
Yeah, I didn't really catch. I didn't really catch a punch drunk.
Yeah, no, I would say, but he was definitely, you know, in his stuttering thing, and they're definitely trying to build him back up, bro. Like it is definitely something, and they're gonna use everything they can in order to bring him up. That's why this is just being honest. I don't think there was ever gonna be a fight between Teofimo, or they were gonna honestly entertain that right now. It's just, listen, whether you like Teofimo or not, I believe Teofimo's the better fighter. I believe he's the better puncher.
I'll pick Teofimo in that fight as well, but I also know that Teofimo has had his troubles with the skilled craftsman fighter. Devin has that. I mean, in a lot of sense, Devin fought the wrong fight against Ryan.
Very
you
true.
know, like, okay, yeah, he might not be able to take a punch. If Troy was here, he'll be saying, no, the X, you don't know what you're talking about.
Facts.
Devin Haney is shot, but he fought the wrong fight, bro. He went in there and was standing toe-to-toe with Ryan Garcia, bro. Like, you know, Ryan had everybody fooled that he wasn't in shape, that he wasn't mentally ready for this fight, you know, and it showed. It showed. Haney went in there and thought that he could punch with the puncher. You know what I'm saying? He fought the wrong fight. But also, Haney doesn't bring any money, right? Everybody's like, oh, Haney don't bring no money. His pay-per-view numbers is trash. He ain't got no fan base. Well, maybe he's going to London to pick up a fan base out there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's always good to expand. Listen, London. When I went to London for some hip hop stuff, it is a different world out there. This is something that, you know, they have their own culture out there. It's very, very big. They love the fight game. They feel like they don't get the respect as the Americans do. So to me, I get it. I totally get why they would go there. But at the end of the day, are they going to put Devin in any type of danger? I think is the question. And, you know, I don't know, man. Sometimes it is very dangerous to fight people that you don't really know. Like for instance, when
that's been the case in boxing lately,
especially with the Riyadh season.
Big case.
Yeah, especially with the Riyadh season. I mean, let's go back to Maidana versus Adrian Broner. I don't think Adrian Broner knew who this Chino Maidana was and underestimated him. So there's a chance. And again, I think.
But we knew Chino Maidana. A better example would be Cambosis and Teofimo Lopez. Although Cambosis hasn't done anything since then. Dale went in there underestimating him. Nobody gave Cambosis a shot.
That's true.
The Amparo just did the same thing to Subriel Matias, right? Who the hell is this guy? Who the fuck is that guy? They're showing you who the hell they are. Yeah. All it takes is one night.
It is a risk. And again, one thing about Bill Haney, any risk he's going to take is going to be very calculated. He's not, he's going to protect his son at this point. And I think he has to understand. And this is the funny part. This is I want to emphasize this. As I'm watching them announce him in London, right? They are literally holding on to the word undefeated, former undisputed. They're saying, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like this.
He got his own back.
I'm like,
he got his own back. Politically correct. He got his own back.
But come on,
he's still undefeated.
Listen.
It's a no contest now.
The way they were stroking undefeated, and I'm sitting here like, bro, the world seen what happened. I don't care how many times you say it. We seen the beating. Regardless, you got a no contest, whatever. I get it. But this is how you know that they're trying to rehabilitate him. They're trying to build up his confidence. They were hanging on it all day. Huh?
It's the proper promotion. It's the proper way to do it.
No.
If they want him to be out there, right? If they want him to fight out there, I'm sure that, I mean, the UK fight fans come out, right? They be having the fight. I mean, we don't know these guys over here that much, right? But you see those fights on the zone, and it's 20,000 fans, bro. And they filling up soccer stadiums for fighters that we hardly know, right? Well, they're come up fighters. I mean, those are they have their own British World Championships right? And then these guys make their way over here to the States to fight our champions. The market is heavy out there. Devin Haney is a former undisputed champion. Yeah. He is 2-division champion, and he might not make the noise that over here, draw the numbers over here, but I'm sure if he gets himself into a few fights out there, he'll do his thing.
I'll tell you this.
Reminds me of Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez came up in Argentina, kicked ass in his country, right? Came over here to the States, and Antonio Margarito beat the flames out of him real quick. Beam, bam, boom, packed him up. He took his ass to Spain. He took his ass to Spain and became world champion over there, kicked everybody's ass, and then made his way back to the States and did his numbers and put himself into a Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? World championship status. So the man kicked ass across 3 continents, right? South America, North America, and over there in Spain and on their side.
See, the thing is, too, and just watching everything, just watching the body language, just watching what they're emphasizing, they're showing him standing on his punches. They're trying to show through training, look, he's working on, standing in there and getting more power. His left is here. Everything is mental at this point to me. And I'm like, all right, that's cool, but who are you trying to convince? The fight fans are going to convince when you get in the ring. It seems like they're trying to convince Devin at this point.
Nothing matters till you get in the ring, honestly, right?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It
you
seems
can
like
have
they're
all
trying
the
to
media
convince
workouts. You can beat the hell out of every punching bag. You could do a bunch of this. All of that fucking pad shit that every fighter does nowadays on Instagram. And we're like, oh, my goodness. Look how fast he is. Oh, my goodness. This guy's come fight night. That's where you show us who you really are.
It's just crazy. The guys from Oakland, right? You would have thought that they would have did it in Oakland, in his hometown, or wherever he's from. But they went all the way across the pond in order to do an open workout. And it just, I don't know, man. I really think that camp is definitely, Devin is definitely hurt, right? He's definitely trying to figure it out. And this is the first time he really spoke. He doesn't speak a lot. I mean, he actually held interviews. I don't think he wanted to deal with the American press, man. I'm going to be honest.
No, you don't. And honestly speaking, boxing over here on this side needs to step their game up too. They need to step their game up big time, man. I mean, the Japanese are kicking ass. They taking over. They're on the pound for pound list. The Russians are kicking ass. They doing their thing. They're on the pound for pound list. The British are kicking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over here in America, we worried about whose chain is gold, whose chain is more brighter, what car you just picked up. Oh, this guy's on Instagram doing all of this fucking flashy shit and come fight night again, they ass kick. Look at Teofimo and Ryan and Devin, man. Look what's going on with them out here, bro. These guys are not in the ring. They're on social media, you know? Yeah. They asking for money, then they dubbing money, like so much bullshit, so much politics. I don't got nothing to do or know anything about these guys' contracts, right? We just here talking our shit on social media as well. But why are we talking the shit that we talk, man? We're not talking about fights. We're talking about everything else but what they're doing in the ring.
That's what we're talking about.
We're talking about practice. Talking about contracts we never seen. We're talking about all the other shit but a fucking fight, but these ninjas in the ring. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
This is inspired
and that
by
goes
Ryan
for
Garcia.
many. It goes for many.
It's sponsored by Ryan Garcia. Listen, Ryan Garcia really started the trolling game. And it's funny now you mention that because now Teofimo Lopez, check this out, has done this.
I know, Tick. I know, man.
Teo, is that you?
Yeah.
I got you, champ. Also, can you sign my...
What the So Teofimo drops a video online right now where he's homeless. He's having he's sitting there with a cup. And I'm not gonna lie. He wakes up, he's like, what the? And I'll tell you this.
He used to wake the fuck up for real.
No, but I like this type of promotion. I think this is kind of creative, kind of laughing at yourself, trying to make yourself the butt of the joke. The production was really good. I actually like this. I like this better than his Twitter stuff. I don't like the shit he be doing on Twitter. This made me say, okay, he's having fun with it, as opposed to insulting Top Rank We all know what's going on. Well, we don't really know what's going on, but we know they have issues. And I like this type of promotion. I think this is good for
He's having fun
Teofimo.
with it, which means Norbs, something good has to come out of this, because he's popping his shit. Doesn't seem to be worried. Got the cup.
Yo, that shit was. I love it. I do.
Yo.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, you heard it, right? The Oscar, fuck you, ad-libs in the back there.
Yeah,
the voiceover. I mean, who is still, from what I hear, Canelo's lawyers are his lawyers now.
Yeah. We all know
Canelo team, those are his lawyers now, right? And that sounds like you got some muscle behind you, right? That sounds like some heavy artillery, because Canelo got himself up out of that Golden Boy deal and his own deal, and renegotiated a new
situation.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a free agent now. He negotiates with who he wants to now. But he got himself out of both of those contracts when he dropped his lawsuit and said, I ain't fighting nothing and nobody until this is settled.
Yeah.
His lawyers did the damn thing.
Yeah. It definitely seems as if Teofimo's a lot more confident nowadays because of his alliance with, Team Canelo. He's been working out with him. I'm hearing the same thing with the lawyers. I wouldn't be surprised if you see him sign with Team Canelo, and that would be a major deal. But of course, they can't sign until they figure out the situation with Top Rank.
Or a Golden Boy deal. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a Golden Boy deal could happen too, because I mean, Oscar has been very.
That beef with Canelo is real, bro.
Yeah, it is. But he needs a big promoter, and Oscar has been heavily on. Theo's been chilling with him all last year. He had him over there at the crib, Ring Magazine shirts, presenting him with new Ring Magazine titles and all that. Yeah. And recently he just said, massive fight is there. He said, I feel bad for what Teofimo's going through, but guess what? It's not a problem to make him and Ryan big fight.
That's true.
He's been talking about that for a while now. That fight was supposed to happen before Devin and Ryan, and last year's talk was supposed to be Ryan and Theo for Super Bowl weekend. That was supposed to be the fight. That was the beginning of the talks. All that shit crashed. This guy ends up fighting Jermaine Ortiz. This guy ends up signing to fight Devin. Then he canceled Devin and wanted to fight Rolly. Then he canceled Rolly and ended up fighting Devin.
Yep. See, this is my thing. I don't think Canelo would do anything to help Oscar. Like that beef, and you got to remember, every chance Oscar gets, he takes a shot at Canelo. So I don't know if Canelo would stick his neck. I mean, it's all the time. So I think he's going to have to pick. It could be De La Hoya. I just don't see it being a situation where he's going to be trained by Reynoso and in that camp and working with Oscar. Even though that was kind of the situation with Ryan Garcia and then Ryan whatever. But I don't know, man. That would be very tough for me. I think it would be a tough pill for Canelo to swallow, to be honest with you. Putting more money in that man's pocket. And that's just real.
You see he called the little dog Tank?
Yeah,
he called
that was hilarious. I'm not going to lie. I like this Teo. This Teo is funny. That was good. I like that, man. But
one thing, though, I don't know if we see Teo this year. I don't know if we see Teo again. I don't know. And I'm just like getting tired of talking about potential fights for these guys and hoping to see them fight each other. Yeah. We got tons of boxing that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So what's happening, we're gonna stick to what's happening. In the meantime, these guys could continue entertaining us on social media because that's the only entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Americans, get your shit together, American boxing. Get your shit together and get your hands back on the throne. When Floyd Mayweather was the king, he beat all nations, the British, the Filipinos, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, the Argentinians, his African-American counter buddies. He beat them all. He was number one. Nobody was taking that crown. Andre Ward was number one. Nobody was taking that crown. Now, I mean, Terrence Bud Crawford is arguably pound for pound the best fighter in the world, but he fights once a year. You know what I'm saying? He fights once a year, bro, and he's ducking the smoke at 154. You know?
I think he went
calling for the Canelo fight. Cool, copy heard you, but get it together, America. Let's go.
I want to hear something funny. I was watching, you were bringing up Bud, right? And I seen something that made me think to myself, oh, Bud is lining up. He's kind of giving us a foreshadowing of a fight with Canelo. And Andre was asking him a question. He goes, yeah, people think that boxing is about knockouts when, boxing is about, points. And I'm sitting there, as I'm hearing this, who does he want to fight? Canelo, right? And it's kind of like giving the style away, like, bro, I'm not going to bang with Canelo. I'm going to pretty much be everywhere but inside out. You know what I mean? And it was kind of funny hearing him say that. And I was just like, is this fight really going to happen? Because it started to get a lot of steam. And Canelo's not really denying it per se. But it was kind of interesting to see Crawford kind of saying that, especially when he's such a great closer. And Andre Ward said that. So I kind of found that.
We just might have it. We just might get that. We just might get that. My thing is just like, Crawford moved up to 154 and had a rough night with Madrimov. Maybe he took for granted his opponent, right? Maybe he slept on him because that's what happens. He's got, who the hell is Madrimov? People now know who the hell Madrimov is. Yeah. And a lot of people were saying he gave Bud a really, really close fight. It was a good fight. I don't think it was that close. Bud won it clearly, but it was a good, tough fight. And Bud had a nice little shiner at the end of the night, too. Something we ain't seen on him in a long time. Canelo has gone up to 175. Like, guys at Vivo at 75 won. But he wasn't pounding away and had Canelo on the ropes, stumbling, bleeding, beat him to a bloody pulp. No. He won a good style boxing match, right? Yeah. A much bigger guy who Canelo couldn't walk down. What is Crawford gonna do to Canelo in the sense of hurting him? Yeah, you probably have to box. You have to box, right?
And I think that's why he was saying that.
What do you do when Canelo walks you down?
Yeah, but I think that's why he was saying that too. I think he was kind of meaning, I can't hurt Canelo. I don't believe I can. I'm gonna have to tic tac and beat him. And what's funny? And I read this the other day. I don't know how accurate this is, and actually I think my boy had told me this before. He's an NFL. He's an NFL All-Pro athlete, and he told me before Canelo fought Bivol, right? He went vegan for the fight. Mm-hmm. And Canelo looked weaker. He looked tired, right? So I bring that up.
He went right back to eating carne after that.
Let me get some pernil. But it's funny because my boy, he did the same thing. My boy went vegan when he went to the NFL, and he said he couldn't push anything. He said he had to start eating meat during the season. He said because he was like, bro, like you don't have the same strength. You can't reproduce that type of protein. And it made a lot of sense when I was watching that Canelo fight versus Bivol. He kind of, like people were like, oh, he gassed out. Yeah, he was bombing and hitting him on the shoulders. Bivol wasn't aggressive with Canelo. He waited till he seen he was tired and then took over the fight. But it made a lot of sense to me when I seen that. And again, I would listen, I think Canelo, I have Canelo as my number one pound-for-pound fighter. I don't care what anybody says. I think Bud is up there. But you can't take away from the fact that he's beating champions. He's fighting. Yeah, bro, he's active. He's fighting 3-4 times a year. Nobody's doing that. He's beating much bigger men. I seen a picture of Canelo and Gervonta together, and I was like, yo, he's really not that much bigger than Gervonta, which is crazy. Like, I was like, nah, son. And
I bet Canelo, man. He's
you got to be
solid. He's solid, but. Yeah. It's a small dude, like my height, man.
That's crazy.
My height. Probably taller than me because he got a block. You know what I'm saying? He got a fucking dome piece and it fucking looks like the ninja's taller than me, but we about the same height. I'm 5'9".
He's 5'7", they're saying.
No. Maybe the shoes had him up at 5'9". Then I don't know.
5'7", bro. It's crazy, but I don't know, man. I really did find that interesting, Bud's comments in regards to Canelo. And again, Bud's very smart. I think he believes he can't hurt Canelo. He has to beat him a different way.
I don't see him. I don't see him hurting Canelo. I mean, this is boxing. All it takes is one punch. Anything is possible. The theater of the unexpected. But I don't see him hurting, stopping, walking Canelo down.
The mailman
Maybe
said,
he could pick him apart.
Yeah, the mailman said Bud would have to fight Canelo 160. Canelo's not going to 160. I'm going to let everybody know. Everybody that says
I'm wondering if
not happening.
If Canelo would take that.
No.
make the agree to that.
No, he's not.
You know, that makes it a little more competitive.
Canelo doesn't give a shit about that. Canelo's like, yo, I'm the boss. When Floyd made the rules, he made the rules, and he's very firm on that. There's no budging with Canelo. I'm not going to 166. I'm not, and he's the A side on anybody he fights. Let's get that correct. Even if he fights Bivol again, he's the A side. I don't think people really understand.
That's why
that.
Bivol didn't take the rematch.
Yeah, he said, I'm not going to 168. I'll take it at 175.
No, he said he was willing to go to 68. The thing he was like, it's just, he wants the same deal, the same terms. It was like.
Oh, I don't know what just happened to my guy. I think he just got it for. Go back out and come back in because now your volume's off. I think you got a call. But that's kind of crazy. Hold on. You got to get out and just come back in. I think your thing dropped. But it is a little crazy. I would love to see the rematch of Bivol, but that fight with Canelo would be actually super ill, man. I'm not gonna front the rematch with Bivol, but also Crawford. I do believe it's gonna happen. I think that fight is gonna happen. You're gonna have to go out, get out, and then come press the link back in. So get out and then come back in. But let me see if I can do this again. Hold on. Yeah, your volume's off. You're going to have to go out and come back in. You're going to have to go out and come back in. Hold on 1 second. Leave and come back in. Oh, my God. I hate when this happens. Canelo ain't going to fight Bud with his white ass. With his white ass? What the fuck? Why wouldn't Canelo fight Bud? Like, Canelo's not scared of Bud. Bud can't hurt him. Bud is going to have to fight a fight where he's going to be on his back for most of the fight. He's going to fight a fight where he's going to outpoint or try to outpoint Canelo. Canelo understands that. Will Bud break under the pressure of somebody be on him like that? He's never fought like that. You know what I'm saying? People talk about Floyd, but Floyd is a different animal. Floyd fights like that. You know what I'm saying? But also, Canelo's not that same fighter when he fought Bud. So, to me, I think people got to understand that. Like, this is not the same guy. You know what I mean? You're back?
I'm here.
All right. Let me just refresh this shit real quick. Yeah, like people got to understand. Like, I know a lot of people, don't like Canelo. They want to say, well, Canelo this and Canelo that. And I'm like, bro, like, Canelo really is that guy. Like, let's not forget he's that guy. And if Bud Crawford were to fight Canelo Alvarez, he's going to have to fight a different fight than he's accustomed to. That's just the fact. He's going to have to fight going back. He's going to be pressured the entire fight, which people don't understand. He's going to be fighting off his back foot. He's not going to be stepping in and landing those big shots, because if he does, he's going to have to really, 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 take risks. That's a risk. If you're going to sit there and basically stand on your punches or whatnot, right, or put everything behind him, you're going to get risk of getting countered. And Canelo is one of the best counter punchers in boxing. I know a lot of you guys don't believe it, but Canelo can fight. What do you think about that?
They both are. They both good counter punches. I just, I don't know. I think Bud's gonna get hurt, and I think he's looking for that payday. He'll call it a night after that.
Yeah, no,
I really do think that's what he's after. Turkey wants it. Turkey is telling him, "I'm gonna get you. I can get it." Turkey wants this fight out of it more. Turkey wants this fight more than Crawford wants this fight.
I think Crawford.
Turkey's showing him the numbers.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Adam Hurley says, "Nah, dude, Canelo is a duck pussy. It doesn't take glasses to see that."
Yeah, and that's what's hurt Canelo's. People with feeling the way that they feel about him because they want that Benavidez fight.
Yeah.
They want the Benavidez fight, and Canelo hasn't given the fans that. And I still believe that he will give us this fight before.
I got this question for Adam Hurley. You're clearly a Bud Crawford fan, right? You're clearly a Bud Crawford fan. Let's just say Canelo is a duck. Let's say he's ducking Benavidez. Is it fair to say that Bud is ducking Boots Ennis or Virgil Ortiz or anybody that has smoked?
Sebastian Fundora. That's who he doesn't want to fight.
He doesn't want to fight Fundora. Like,
he doesn't want to fight Fundora at 154 because remember he was talking all of this 3-division undisputed.
Yeah.
After I'm done with Spence, he said he was going to beat Charlo's ass and take his undisputed crown.
That didn't happen.
Charlo went on a little vacation because he got himself the bag.
Yep.
Copy heard you. He cleaned house at 154. So respectfully, he could take his break. He put a lot of work in. He cleaned house. He took all the titles.
Yeah.
Bud is now there. Gets himself into a nice tough fight against Madrimov. Fundora has two. Fundora has the other two titles, and there's one more left out there. But you could have gone and fought Fundora,
Yep.
Fundura's been sitting up waiting on Spence's return. I don't know why. When clearly he stated, I don't want to fight Spence. I want Bud Crawford. I want to fight the best in the world. Bud was offered that fight more than once, and passed up on it. And now he has an injury in the arm or some shit, right? Now all of a sudden he has a hand injury or some shit, and he won't be able to fight till May. What a coincidence, huh? Till May.
Hassan said Spence took Bud's fight. I mean, dog, like Bud could have did it.
Bud gave him that fight.
Yeah, like
Bud gave him that fight.
Listen, I hate when people do that stuff with. Listen, I get it. People want to see the Benavidez fight Canelo. He's this, but if you compare resumes with anyone, there's nobody that stands with Canelo's resume. It's not even close. Like to say that, and then Canelo did clean out and won the unified at 168. You can't deny that. I mean, these are facts. Why doesn't Bud just clean out 154? I mean, you can't have it both ways, bro. Like,
Bud likes to find the easy way to clean house. You know what I'm saying? While Canelo went and cleaned house in less than 12 months, he fought Callum Smith, Avani Yildirim, Billy Joe Saunders, and Payla Plant in less than 12 months, right?
Yeah.
He became the undisputed champion. In the meantime, while all that was happening, David Benavidez fought one time. He fought probably a washed-up David Lemieux that year, if I'm not wrong. Or was it Kyron Davis, who he brought up from 160 and on a 3 weeks late substitute, right? Copy heard you. That's out the way. Bud was the WBO champ while Spence went and cleaned house all through the welterweight division, and then he beat him. Copy heard you. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is that one fighter on one night. So why should I clean house when Fundura and the rest of the guys could keep fighting each other, beating each other up? Hopefully one guy is the last man standing with the other three belts, and all it takes for me is one fight. One fight to win a title and one fight to pick up the rest of the titles. I'm undisputed champion. But I highly doubt that if Sebastian Fundura is the man with the other three titles, he takes that fight.
you know, he just said it's still a better fight for Canelo than Skull. What is you talking about, Bud?
Entertaining wise, I guess, right? Like for the fans' sake, for the money's sake, for the entertainment's sake. You know, nobody knows William Skull. He might, if he decides to fight William Skull, he might as well take that fight back to Mexico. You know, like he did with John Ryder.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna take the fight unified and then do whatever after that. But I want to see the Benavidez fight as much as anybody else. But we're not gonna sit here and downplay what Canelo's done when other guys aren't even fighting the guys in their division. Let's be honest. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I think it's BS. You know what I mean?
Look at the 175 move. Canelo went up to 175 and beat Kovalov. Yeah, he was old. Yeah, he was washed up. He had the acolytes. He had the belt. He had the name. He went and took him out. He went back up to 175, and Bivol, arguably the best fighter in the division, sent him back down packing.
Yeah.
No. You're not fighting an old, washed-up guy. You're fighting a legit young champion, right? Sent him back down packing. Oh, guess what? Canelo went up to 75. I could do it too. He's a little guy. Benavidez didn't look too sharp in that first fight at 175. David Morrell wants to jump up to 175. I could do it if both of them did it. He didn't look too sharp in that first fight at 175.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as they think. But since Canelo is doing it, I could do it too. He ain't trying to fight me.
Yeah,
He's scared of me. Let me go up there and show y'all what it's really about. Benavidez was at the press conference with shades on. With shades on. He had a nice nugget on the side of his face that was out here somewhere. And that dude Glasgow barely put hands on him. You know what I'm saying?
Adam Hardy says Crawford would fight Canelo at 168, so they would be the same size. This too small stuff is straight BS. Never heard that complaint before. Boss, 168 Canelo
Probably like the
168.
same. Probably like the same height size.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
Canelo's a lot stronger than Bud Crawford. Listen, I don't. I get
Crawford
a
is a
lot of
strong
people
dude.
want to hate.
Crawford's a strong dude. Crawford's
No,
a
he
strong
is.
dude.
He is.
He wrestles, he's a strong guy, man.
Absolutely. I hear you, but Canelo's
Hans knows. He was wrestling him.
bro. Listen, Canelo. It's not the fact that he's strong. He's also skilled. Like I hate when I hear people say like Canelo's just like this big ogre that just throws these. Like he's freaking Deontay Wilder, right? Like he has no dog. He has first of all he can defend. He can like people act like he's gonna be easy to hit. Like he's somebody that you're just gonna hit him all. No, he can get in and out of punches. Listen, ask Taylor Plant.
He'll let you hit him. He'll let you hit him when he wants to let you, so he can draw you in. Like Amir Khan said, "Oh, Canelo is much easier to hit than Terence Crawford," and I was like, "No, he just lets you." You know what I'm saying? Because he was just waiting to line you up. You're fast. You're taller. You're a kangaroo that bounces around the ring. So every time you jumped in with your 1, 2, 3, Canelo was just timing that shit. Okay, boom, boom, boom. You're not gonna hurt me. You can't hurt me. No. And what Khan said after that? He said, "Not for nothing, but that knockout took like 3 years off my career.
Yeah.
Canelo destroyed my fucking career.
Yeah, I mean,
But you wanted that bag.
yeah. But people don't understand that. Like I'm like, bro, like I forgot what fight I was watching. This guy threw like a 30-piece combination at Canelo, and Canelo was just duck, and I'm
Danny
just like,
Jacobs, he was weaving all that shit.
bro, like he's different, bro. Like people need to stop. Can I go to catch Crawford when he turns? Bro, why would Canelo catch Crawford? Can we please stop with Canelo's?
Crawford's older.
Like no, but what I'm
Crawford
saying
is
is
the
like
older fighter.
they're making it like if Crawford is the bigger fighter. No, Crawford's trying to catch Canelo. That's what's happening right now. What are we talking about, bro? Like, listen, Canelo's the catch. Bud has never seen anything. What Bud probably got for the Spence fight is what Canelo probably averages. Come on, bro. Like, stop. Like, you guys are crazy.
What they got for that Spence fight? Like 20? Like
I mean,
15
Canelo
million
got
or
30
something?
from Munguia. 30, almost $40 million from Munguia. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that was just guaranteed without the pay-per-view. Like, guys, I know people don't want to give him the credit, but he's that guy in this generation. Like, it's not even an argument, bro. But
He's on his way out. He's on his way out, so everyone wants to push him out the door too. You know.
He's also Latino. I'm gonna put it out there, bro. Like, there's a lot of hate when it comes to him. Like, I'm sorry, I hate it.
Floyd was very much hated. He's the African American trash talker. Everybody paid to see him lose, and he never lost. You know, that was the real.
He's also not American. I think a lot of people, hold on. I just watched 2 times. Like, gives Canelo $300 million and give Teofimo $13 million. Oh, whatever. Whatever. What I was saying was American champions. So a lot of Americans hate on the heavyweight division because there's no real great American heavyweights. It just is what it is. Canelo is not American. You know what I'm saying? So people tend to hate. You know, people did.
He's
hate.
on this side though. He's on the North American side.
Yeah, but Canelo's, he's a vato loco forever. I say they love
Holmes.
forever Holmes. But whatever, man. But on the lighter side of things, let's move. Actually, Lomachenko. I want to talk about Lomachenko real quick.
Oh my goodness!
I want to talk about this. This really interests me. Right, check this out. I'm gonna pop up this flyer real quick. Let me go to here, the second page. Here we go. Here, Vasily Lomachenko. Check this out, guys. Has just got a pass. Okay, the IBF have now officially granted Vasily Lomachenko a medical, pretty much a medical leave or whatever, where he can retain the belt. So Lomachenko is not retired, people. But guess what? Lomachenko is able.
He's being medically examined. What's
exempt.
the injury?
They can't take his belt. That's what they say.
But it's a top ranked thing. They got the number one contenders matchup, right? The interim matchup is coming up between Ray Morataya and some dude, I forgot his name. That's about to be the interim fight for the IBF championship. You know, we got so many more interim champions than ever before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
your man was talking about retirement. He doesn't want to fight no more. I'm going to make my mind up at the beginning of the year.
You wasn't trying to fight Tank to end the year, right? Gassed us up, hyped us up. Him and Tank were gonna fight lad to end the 2024 year, and now you got a doctor's note to stay home to work from home.
Yeah, yeah.
You got the doctor's note to work from home on your laptop, bro.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what are they saying? They're gonna say something mental. I don't know.
Step off, bro.
Yeah.
Step off. If you decide to want to come back, a title shot awaits you in any sanctioning body.
Yeah, yeah.
WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO, all the sanctioning bodies are down to give Lomachenko a title shot. Step off, bro.
Yeah.
Step off, bro. Respectfully. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
If they forced Canelo to lose one of the belts, this guy, I don't even know when the last time Lomachenko fought. I think
They took Charlo's IBF title. They took Charlo's WBO title.
Mm-hmm.
They just took Canelo's IBF championship. But this guy has a doctor's note from some of the best doctors in the Ukraine. They filled that shit out.
I mean,
they took some of those billions of dollars that we sending over there for the war.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Paid. Come on, man. Some of the $1 billion that we keep funding over there and signed off on the doctor's note, bro.
How do you get an excuse note like a doctor's note from a teacher? Like, oh, he can't go to gym because he has asthma. That's pretty much what it just did. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, I'm like, and I like
Respectfully,
Lomachenko.
Man.
But I'm
I
like
Lomachenko.
Just retire.
Shout out to all the Ukraines.
Yeah. Just retire.
Bless them all. Bless them all. You know what I'm saying? But your man Alexander Usyk is the one holding it down.
No, he is.
I hope to see Lomachenko at Madison Square Garden. Hopefully he's there to support his fellow countryman Barichek take on Keyshawn.
Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, that's what, March?
Coming up in a few weeks, February 14th.
Okay, February 14th.
They're going to make sweet love in that ring.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, yo. I'm watching some of the highlights from Fight Hub TV on Devin Haney. It's like one of those meetings, like you know, where they just bigging you up, like, no, you're the best. We love you. Like, it's one of those. Like, I'm like, dude, like,
Devin Haney is the London boy now. You heard?
What is he gonna do when he has
what's the name of that show? What's the name of that show? On Netflix with the London boy, some shit like that, right? Top boy, some shit like that.
Top something.
Top boy, some shit like that. Top boy, some shit.
Yo. That shit's crazy, but I mean, I don't know, man. I want to see. I just want to see fights, man. This is too much bullshit going on. I will say this. We're gonna fast forward to we're gonna segue into this. Shaquille O'Neal, right? Check this out. This is funny. Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard came out and pretty much beefing, and this is pretty funny, right? Dwight Howard says, "The fact you think I care about you was funny." I'm trying to do my best Shaq voice. I can't do it. "But I won't ever bring your name up again, sensitive big man. A joke that I can't say a joke. Won't ever say your name again, ever again. Have a great day. And now you have been deleted. Have a great day." That's in response to Dwight Howard saying, "I know you care because you're insecure. Been hating and talking shit for 20 years. You too big to be this insecure. I hope you don't bring my name up again. 52 years old and tweeting me, and still hating now all the time. You was joking. You always been jealous of Kobe, Penny, D Wade. You jealous of Charles too. Go move around, big, lazy, insecure. I still have that long 5-paragraph direct message you sent me a couple years ago telling me that I'm not that great too." I mean, listen, I know this is a boxing show, right? But recently Shaquille O'Neal came out and said that he wants to fight Robert Gronkowski. Him and
Gronk are gonna box or something like that, right?
So him and Gronk. And I suggested, why not Dwight Howard, right? And a lot of people want to see the Dwight Howard. I'm like, bro, you guys don't like each other. And I said this a few weeks ago. People thought I was crazy. I was like, they don't like each other. Shaq's always kind of been, you know, he's kind of took his digs at Dwight. We all know Dwight don't like him. And then this comes out. I'm not going to lie. I'm not big into celebrity boxing, but I'd like to see Dwight Howard and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm not going to lie. I think this would be
I'm paying for that.
I'm paying for
that. I'm paying for that. I'm tuning in for that because you're absolutely right, Nobs. It's been going on since they were playing. Dwight kind of took the Superman name, right? Like, you know who Superman is.
And he was in Orlando.
And he was drafted by Orlando.
And he was playing the 5 just like Shaq was. He was the new guy.
He got spanked in his first finals like Shaq did.
It's kind of crazy, man, because, I've watched – Shaq is my favorite center of all time. I think he's the greatest center of all time, right? But they have been going back and forth. So when I seen at the Jake Paul Tyson fight that he said he was willing to do it, he said Gronk's name. Gronk kind of looked drunk and was like, yeah, whatever. I don't know what he's talking about, right?
Gronk be lit.
I think Shaq and him would be crazy. He said Shaq's about to be 53 and can barely walk correctly. Who wants to see that? I do. You guys just
Dwight Howard called him out on it. Yeah. Dwight Howard called him out when they was talking that Gronk shit. Dwight Howard jumped out there and was like, "Yo, Shaq, let's get it shaking."
Yeah, and listen, Shaq fought Shane Mosley before. Shaq has been
Oscar.
Yeah, and Oscar. He's been one to,
Charles on the court. Fought Charles on the court.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Through the punch. But he's done MMA. He's done all this stuff. I mean, why not? I don't know if Dwight Howard has been, but I'll tell you this: the face-off alone would be great. All the stuff that Shaq is going to say to him, and what Dwight's going to respond to, I think it'll be a huge fight.
Listen, Dwight, you can never be the real Superman. I'm the real Superman.
Yo, bro.
No, listen.
Yeah, I think I would love to
copied his whole career, currently, right? He got his chip with LA as well. Yeah. He went to LA, left LA, came back to LA. Dwight got the chip in LA. With Bron.
Yep.
Yeah, he couldn't team up with Kobe. He wanted to be more than Kobe. This is Kobe's team.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not a Dwight Howard fan. I did pick him to beat LeBron in those Eastern Conference Finals though that year. Yeah. Selling everybody. I was like, Dwight's going to the championship.
All right,
I want some money.
Who you got winning? Who you got winning that fight?
Shaq, man. Shaq is my favorite player. Him and Kobe. Like, Shaq is the reason I became a Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? I always liked Shaq in Orlando. Yeah. And then when he went to LA, it was over. You know what I'm saying? And then Kobe came through. I became a big time Laker fan. Shaq and Kobe, man, that was the trio. But Shaq, if I had a basketball team, to
it was basketball.
Pick against anybody.
Shaq. Yeah.
Shaq is my starting center. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he's the greatest. I think he's my top 5 player of all time. It's Mike, it's Shaq, it's Kobe, it's Tim Duncan, and it's Steph Curry. That's my 5 of all time.
Nice.
You know what I mean? But listen, in a fight, Dwight Howard is built like a truck. Like, he's a big man. Like, Shaq is a big man, but this guy is younger. He's faster. He's more athletic right now than Shaq. In a fight,
he's younger.
Shaq, you're my guy. The Diesel, you're my guy. I'm gonna have to lean towards to Dwight Howard. I mean,
Diesel gonna have to do this right here. Put the high guard up.
Bro, I would love to see this fight.
Boom, and catch Dwight. You ever seen Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury standing next to Shaq?
No, I never seen that.
Dog, they little, bro.
Really?
They little compared to this dude, man.
Fucking Fury 6'9".
Tyson and Wilder and Shaq both put the fists out. And bro, crazy. Little, man, compared to Shaq, bro. Compared to Magic Johnson, Tyson Fury is like the same size as him, still looking small, bro.
Bro, I would definitely pay to see that. I want to see it, but I don't want to see Shaq and Gronk. I'd like to see Shaq versus Dwight Howard. I'd like to see.
Me too.
I think it's Le'Veon Bell or was it Adrian Peterson? No, I want to see Adrian Peterson. I think he was arguing with Antonio Brown. I'd like to see Adrian. If I was to do a celebrity, and I'm not big on celebrity boxing, but Le'Veon Bell could fight. I don't know if you've seen.
My boy Chad Ochocinco be fighting too.
Yeah, Chad. No, but did you see Le'Veon Bell? He knocked down.
Le'Veon Bell whooped a few asses already.
No, but he knocked down Adrian Peterson. I would like Le'Veon Bell, someone I'd like to see. Who else?
Put him and Gronk. Le'Veon and Gronk.
Bro, I don't know if Gronk is. I don't think Gronk wants to do that. Gronk kind of was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." He said he wanted like.
He's done WWE. He's done his WWE.
Bro, that's a different ballgame. Yo, first of all, what do you think about this Logan Paul versus
Conor McGregor?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I do not want to see that, bro. I don't want to see
that. India, they said these big, rich Indian prince kings over there want to pay for that.
Bro, it's like 150 million each again. That's insane. I'm not paying to see that bullshit. Like,
I mean, I think we're gonna Connor's finally gonna get up and because he ain't coming back to UFC. Like I don't,
Who
he's
you
been
talking about?
bullshitting. Connor,
McGregor now. He's getting money.
he's been bullshitting. He's been bullshitting for the longest about his comeback. He just recently lost a case, a sexual assault case. I don't know how much that ran him up for, but
Yeah.
you know when
Yeah.
things like that happen, you see them get back in action. You know what I'm saying?
see, but
They looking for a check again.
No, I'm with you, but the problem is this: UFC's not going to pay him that. You know what I'm saying? So I get.
No,
why
they're
he's
not going to pay
going to
him
UFC.
that.
No.
Yeah, he still gets the top dollar over there, though, bro.
Yeah, but what's the top
He
dollar there as opposed to what? He didn't make that nowhere near when he fought Floyd. You know what I'm saying?
But when he came back from fighting Floyd, the money just went higher from what
Okay.
he was already getting. Because that Khabib fight, I heard he made like 70 mil on that Khabib fight. Don't quote me on the numbers. Don't
Really?
quote me on the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even
But
know
shit,
that. Jesus.
his brand is the Proper 12 is in the middle of the UFC ring. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. No, listen.
he turned it up.
Connor's very, very intelligent, man. But I don't want to see that. I'd rather see Conor McGregor fight Jake Paul. I don't want to see him fight Logan.
Logan for Floyd. Logan for Floyd. I think Floyd should be fighting Jake. If he fought Logan already,
That's true.
he should be fighting. If Connor's gonna go fight Logan,
Yeah.
then Floyd should fight Jake, and then Conor could come fight Jake. Like just keep getting money with those boys. Those boys is about to get down to get money with whoever, whenever.
No, absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
like, listen,
I'm hearing Roy Jones and Jake is next.
Oh God, man.
I'm hearing Roy Jones.
See, this is my thing, and I like Jake Paul. I love everything they do with MVP, but dog, like I think it's about time now. Like we don't want to see you and Roy. Let's see, but again, I don't want. I'm not trying to diss Roy, Jake Paul, right? But I'm gonna say this: it's clear as hell you don't want to fight a real fighter. Roy Jones is done. Like he's 50 something.
Walks around in chancletas, bro.
Yeah, like, everybody you fighting, the only boxer you fought was Tommy Fury. Where do we rank Tommy?
Oh no, the dude he fought in Puerto Rico was an official boxer.
Who's that?
And forgot his name. I don't know his name. Dude,
Jake?
he fought in Puerto Rico though. Yeah, Jake. And
Ooh, I don't
dude that
remember
he
that.
fought in Florida. He fought a white dude in Puerto Rico, and he fought the black dude in Florida. I forget both of their
You're
names.
talking about Perry. He was a bare knuckle fighter.
No. He fought this dude at the Caribe Royale, man.
I did not
Fucking
know
black
that.
dude in Orlando, Florida. He knocked him out. And then when I went to Puerto Rico for Amanda Serrano's homecoming, but it ended up just being Jake Paul. And he knocked out some dude, Ryan Bader or some shit. No, that's that UFC guy.
Yeah,
I forgot his
I
name,
don't
but
remember.
these guys are professional. They're not the best. They probably had like fucking horrible record. I don't know.
But I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Roy, man. I like Roy, you know what I mean? But I don't want.
Andre Ward.
Andre Ward would beat the brakes off
Ward.
him.
That's who he needs to fight if he's gonna fight a retired ex-world champion.
Andre could probably still come back and do damage. I don't think he's. I think what's Andre?
That's the fight.
39, 40.
I don't know how old is Andre. I know that's the fight. That's who you need to fight. You need to go fight Andre Ward, Jake Paul.
Ward did say he'd do it. Ward came out and said he'd love to fight Jake Paul. I mean, we don't know why. That check is going to be crazy. Well, Mike Tyson got what, 30, 40 million or some crazy shit like that?
It's Mike Tyson, bro. The original $30 million man back in the 90s.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
But listen,
He was doing this before them, and still at 60 years old, they got to pull out $20 million to get Mike Tyson in the ring, dog.
Andre will take a nice 10. I'll take a 10 nugget. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'll do it.
That'll be good.
I want to see this, but all jokes aside, I don't like celebrity boxing, but Shaq and Dwight Howard, we could put that on there. We could put the Le'Veon Bell versus somebody. I'd like to see Antonio Brown against somebody because he's absolutely nuts. Chad Ochocinco, I wouldn't mind seeing. I don't want to see Logan Paul McGregor. Don't want to see that. But Jake Paul versus somebody, I'd pay to see that. I don't know, man. There's a lot of like celebrity / not so celebrity boxing. I mean, Gilly the King has some knockout fest. I think they're 1-round fights that he just did the other day.
That's how dead boxing is. That everybody wants to be a boxer now. You know what I'm saying? And might not fight real fighters, but still get some top dollars.
Jake Paul has inspired a lot of people to get their head ripped off in the ring. But guys, Jake Paul is actually been training for at least, 6 years now, something like that.
Yeah, he really trains. He really trains. He really trains, bro. He really takes his training serious.
He got
And
Jalen Love. He got he spars against real fighters. You know what I mean?
Shane be working with him too.
Oh, Mosley? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Shane be working with him, teaching him shit. Your boy David Flat.
My guy, Flat.
The lab works with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jake is in there. Jake is in there. You know, he just needs to fight somebody for real.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, man. What else we got going on? We got the Devin. There's some other stuff.
What's up with my man Inouye? Inouye's coming up, man.
Oh, yes. Anyway, I don't think I loaded the damn thing up. But anyway.
Got that file there? We're going to save this.
Yeah, I think we'll save that for the next week. We could probably do something.
All right.
Tomorrow.
It takes a week for him to fight.
Who?
Inouye fights the 24th. So what's that, next weekend? Is it next weekend?
January 24th?
It's, yep.
Oh, Friday. He fights on Monday. So that means there's another Pacheco fight on the 22nd.
Pacheco fights the 25th. Saturday. Inouye fights Friday, the 24th.
Oh, really? Oh, it was one of those. Somebody fights on the 22nd, though.
Listen, I'm going to check the schedule. If there's boxing to watch, we watching.
We got to talk about that Nelson versus Pacheco fight. We got to talk about
Nelson. Yeah. So Cold Nelson against Diego Pacheco. Andy Cruz against Salcido.
Yep.
Ito Mercado is making his debut with Matchroom there against. They dug up the corpse of Jose Pedraza.
Pedraza, Jesus Christ.
They dug up the corpse, man. One of the gatekeepers, man.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, man, your health, man. Get out of the ring. Take a body shot and leave, bro. Don't even risk it, but whatever. I don't.
Keyshawn's only big knockout. Well, no, he knocked out Homeboy. He knocked out Homeboy recently. Yeah, he stopped Pedraza. He stopped the flopper, Limos, a.k.a. Flop Master.
Yeah, but whatever, man.
I'm not buying it.
On that note, man, let's call it a wrap. We'll be out. It's Friday. If we do another live, we'll definitely post it. Make sure y'all tune in. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Remember, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays starting next week, we'll be on at 10 a.m. You guys can call up. You know what I mean? You guys can. We have a calling number. Let's continue to grow.
Wake up, brush your teeth, and let's talk that boxing.
Yes, sir.
10A podcast. Streets Norv's got this shit on lock. Shout out to our boy Troy Hamzat. He wasn't with us. He's in the gym training his fighters because Troy really does this shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't like Devin Haney. He don't like boots. You heard?
Yo, he cannot stand it. 4 quarters, you know.
Fight Night X, 4 corners. Norvs, appreciate you always, brother.
All right, let's get it. We out of here, guys. I appreciate everybody. We are out.
Everybody.